Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 2 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500. Oh boy. So we have today, which is 2 days. Tomorrow is going to be 1 day, Saturday. And then Sunday is 0. We'll do the 0, double 0 that morning, along with the bold predictions for 2026. And then boom, Daytona's here. Alright, we had the duels last night. Oh boy, it's going to be a fun year. Yeah, we saw going to be some backup cars, I think, at Daytona. Yeah, I just don't know what to think. You know, the Anthony Alfredo disqualification, I know I saw some stuff online about it. Rules are rules, people. I don't care what, there's no rule that says, well, if it doesn't give you a performance advantage, it doesn't matter. No, that's not how it works. Rules are rules for a reason. Is it a minute rule? Yeah, but it's still a rule. If you let that slide, what else are you going to let slide? So no, I agree with it. I hate it for Beer Motorsports. I hate it so bad for them. I don't like the 66 car. I hate it. They got in on the first duel. So yeah, I mean, we got some big hitters not in there. RFK's not in there with their fourth car. Front row's not in there with their fourth car. So I think it's still going to be a great race. I think I love Junior Motorsports made it. That's really cool. Corey Heim making it, yeah, that's good as well for him and his development and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know if we found out a lot from last night with that Chevy body, but those Fords got hooked up there for a while. We had some people doing what they had to do. We're not going to see a lot of that for wins this year, I don't think, because we don't have the win in your end. But you know what? All right, let's get to the profile of car number 2. Obviously, Blue Deuce is the first thing that comes to mind, and obviously Austin Cindric comes to mind. There's a lot of rich history in that number 2 car. 2,130 starts for that number 2 in Cup Series, 3rd all time. 103 wins for that number 2, tied for 4th all time. 551 top 5s, tied for 3rd all time. 949 top 10s, tied or 2nd all time. 71 poles. First race was NASCAR's first race, June 19, 1949. The last race, November 2nd, 2025. 116 different drivers have had a number 2 on the side of their car in the Cup Series. 11 different winners. 891 times it was a Ford. That was with Penske. 499 races with Dodge. Penske at Dodge. 320 with Chevrolet. Pontiac 316. That was also Penske. Buick 78, Oldsmobile 77, Mercury 42, Hudson 17, Plymouth 9, and Cadillac 5. When I run down this list of drivers that have driven the number 2, there's a lot of Penske drivers on here. Obviously, Rusty Wallace leads the way. The Blue Deuce to number 2 MGD, Mel Genuine driver. 522 starts for Rusty in the number 2, 37 wins, 145 top 5s, 252 top 10s, 27 poles. Average finish of 14.9. Just unbelievable what that man was able to do in the NASCAR Cup Series. He also drove the 27 for a while as well. Brad Keselowski, 396 starts in the number 2, 34 wins, 137 top 5s, 221 top 10s, 16 poles, average finish of 12.4. Kurt Busch also drove the Blue Deuce, 180 starts, 8 wins, 37 top 5s, 74 top 10s, 9 poles, average finish of 16.9. Austin Cindric has had 144 starts in that car. That's unbelievable to think of. He's been around 4 years. This is his 5th season already. 144 starts, 3 wins. He's actually won a race 3 of his first 4 full-time seasons, including the Daytona 500. 12 top 5s, 26 top 10s, 1 pole, average finish of 19.7. Dave Marcus drove the number 2, obviously not for Penske, but he drove the number 2, 136 starts, 4 top 5s, 73 top 10s, 2 poles, average finish of 14.1. Bobby Allison drove the number 2 at one point, 103 starts, 7 wins, 43 top 5s, 57 top 10s, 8 poles, average finish of 12.0. Dale Earnhardt drove the number 2. He drove it when he won the championship, actually. 78 starts, 6 wins. This is 1980. 37 top 5s, 52 top 10s, average finish of 10.3. Prior to that, Tim Richmond drove the number 2. 25 starts, 2 wins, 7 top 5s, 12 top 10s, average finish of 14.0. Now on to the Xfinity Series, in 2026, the number 2 will be driven by Austin Cindric in the Cup Series. This will be the first season that Miller Brewing Company And then Keystone recently has not been a part of the team, so no beer sponsor on the number 2 this year. On the Xfinity side, 1,098 races, 42 wins, 288 top 5s, 564 top 10s. First race was March 13th, 1982. Last race was November 1st, 2025. 43 different drivers, 13 different winners in that number 2 in Xfinity car. El Diattinger, 148 starts, 3 wins, 34 top 5s, 63 top 10s, average finish of 13.6. Clint Boyer, 126 starts with 6 wins, 50 top 5s, 86 top 10s, average finish of 9.9. Brian Scott, 99 starts, 15 top 5s, 54 top 10s, average finish of 11.6. Jeff Hensley, 70 starts, 2 top 5s, 18 top 10s, average finish of 15.5. Ron Hornaday Jr., 68 starts, 2 wins, 15 top 5s, 33 top 10s, average finish of 12.5. Elliott Sadler, 67 starts in the number 2 Xfinity car, 4 wins, 27 top 5s, 48 top 10s, average finish of 8.7. And then the reigning defending champion, Jesse Love, has driven the number 2 for 66 races, which is 2 seasons, 3 wins, 16 top 5s, 40 top 10s, average finish of 11.5. I know there are people out there that say he's not the true champion. He wasn't the champion last year. Connor Zolage won 10 races and he's champion, blah, blah, blah. He's my champion. No, that's not how it works. Just because you win the most races doesn't mean you're champion. That has never been a thing in NASCAR racing. Jesse Love did everything he was supposed to do, won the championship last year. Plain and simple. Yes, it's heartbreaking for Connor Zolage. But that was the system we had in place. Now, I know everyone, whoa, if we had the chase last year, Connor would have won. Well, if your ass was your mouth, you would have kissed your own ass. I mean, whatever, you know. It does, I hate that so bad when people go, well, if you use this system, this would happen. If you use this system, this would happen. No. The system that was in place, the system that everyone drove off of, Jesse Love is your 2025 Xfinity Series champion. Now, will he be the 2026 champion? Who knows? We have no idea. But we'll see what happens, right? Kevin Harvick drove the number 2 Xfinity car, 65 races, 8 wins, 28 top 5s, 40 top 10s, average finish of 11.3. All right, the number 2 in the Truck Series, 546 starts, 46 wins, 180 top 5s, 281 top 10s. First race was April 22nd, 1995. Last race was October 31st, 2025. 43 different drivers drove the number 2 in the Craftsman Truck Series with 14 different winners. Mike Bliss, 88 starts, 6 wins, 27 top 5s, 46 top 10s, average finish of 12.0. Sheldon Creed, 72 starts, not a Sheldon Creed fan. For those of you who follow me, you know I'm not a Kyle Larson fan, you know I'm not a Ryan Preece fan. Sheldon Creed ranks right up there. Those are the only 3 drivers in NASCAR that I absolutely can't stand, that I root against. 8 wins in the Truck Series, none in Xfinity. You can't win in Xfinity. 23 top 5s, 57 top 10s, average finish of 12.0. Mike Wallace, 49 starts, 4 wins, 25 top 5s, 30 top 10s, average finish of 9.8. Nick Sanchez, 46 starts. He drove the number 2 for Rev Racing, which is kind of out of the KBM shops. And then when KBM sold the truck part to Spire, Rev ended up leaving because they actually owed KBM money because there was a lawsuit after the fact. But Nick is now in the Xfinity Series, and this year he's going to be with AM Racing. 13 top 5s, 26 top 10s, average finish of 11.2. Jason Leffler, 38 starts, 1 win, 16 top 5s, 25 top 10s, average finish of 10.3. And then Kevin Harvick, 31 races in the number 2 Craftsman truck, 10 wins, 24 top 5s, 27 top 10s, an average finish of 4.8. All right, we are just 2 days away from Daytona. Got a lot going on this weekend, so get preview all 3 races up, and we should have pretty good races, I think. The weather's supposed to be pretty decent. So we got the Xfinity race tomorrow, truck race tonight, and then obviously Daytona 500 on Sunday. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a 50 day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.